Oh, well, I think it should say live, Jimmy, because it should be live here.
It's a little bit da 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 da.
Do that.
Did it?
Oh, I hope not. Oh, what, the sound? You just heard me on the clicks. We're live now anyway. I'm ready to rock and roll. We got the... Now you should be able to hear me just fine. It was in the background. There was a noise, but it's gone now, right?
Yep, it's fine.
Oh, there's a noise in your background as well that I can hear. Overlay.
That was it.
Right.
A delay?
It was a what?
You said there's a delay?
Yeah, here there's somewhat of a delay. I just never known it to be so noisy around here as well. It's ridiculous. Right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2.
I should have tried.
See how we go. Should have tried what?
I should have tried to move to Egypt. That's what I should have tried to do.
Egypt? Okay.
That would have been interesting.
I don't know about that place. This is really sounding rough, but hey, we've got to get on with it.
Give up on the headphones. I'm giving up. Giving up.
Okay. Well, have they gone really a lot of money?
No, it's just like, was it $1 more?
Right, ready to roll? Oh.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Did I say that? I just did. Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, let's go.
I think the technology is playing ball at the moment, Jimmy. Hello to you.
Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning.
Absolutely. On this 11th of December, 2020, it's a Friday and
pretty ordinary
day, to put it mildly, shall we say, at the moment.
I thought it was a pretty ordinary day.
It's an interesting day.
Nothing special.
Well, it's Friday, isn't it? And everyone's looking. Yeah, some may say. Where do we start? I mean, I'm looking at the background where you are at the moment. It's looking different. Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes,
background where I am is a little bit different. And all in all, yeah, we've got some differences going on this date. Yeah. I need a fire extinguisher, but I didn't manage to get my hands on one. It was just a safety precaution, you understand. Yes. Obviously sometimes we're not using any lighting here in case anyone watching is like, what? No, we are, if I said we were, and there's a bit of light coming through the windows certainly, but no, I thought I might like a fire extinguisher even for any candles that may be appearing, but that's later on today here, London time. As I speak with you, of course, here in London, it is afternoon time. It is 3 p.m. in the afternoon. For you, though, look at it. It's striking
midnight.
Kind of
a minute to midnight.
Well, time tomorrow, isn't it? Really?
Right now.
Saturday.
It's midnight.
It is. Yeah. So we went live just before, and for you on a Friday, and it's now Saturday in Japan. But for me in London, I've got a few hours left when it comes to, I say celebrations. It is a pretty much a regular day, but it is.
Well, I got a few
birthday
things
today. And
well, let's take a look at that. I have some. Let's take a look. Whose birthday? Well, before we talk about the birthday, in 969, the Byzantine Emperor Nicephorus II Phocas was assassinated by his wife. If you didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might want to skip. I didn't know. We might want to skip over that very positive story. Apparently,
okay. And how about
it was positive for
1792?
someone. What else?
1792, during the French Revolution, King Louis the 16th of France is put on trial for treason by the National Convention. How about that?
That's your three. Any other specific dates you got there at the moment?
No, these are all December 11th.
What other dates are?
Well, 1816, Indiana becomes the 19th U.S. state.
Right.
What? Yeah. So I mean, there's quite a few things that happened on December 11th. Yeah. I'm trying to think of some other ones.
You missed one though. A few years ago.
December 11th. You're right. I got it. 1941.
Yeah.
World War II. Poland declares war on the Empire of Japan. Where I am right here. Could that have been the one I missed?
You need to skip forward maybe around about 29 years or so.
Okay. 1964.
It was obviously one
United Nations. Che Guevara speaks at the United Nations General Assembly in New York City, 1964. Oh, the big one.
Right. I think we're slowly getting there.
You're talking about the big one. Apollo 17 becomes the sixth and final Apollo mission to land on the moon. Did I miss it?
That year was
1972, the year I was born.
What year was Jimmie? Yeah. Oh, that was
okay. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Forward like 24
2
minutes.
years. 2 years. 1970. 1970.
Yeah.
1970.
I am absolutely
1970. Yes, 1970. Martin Shine was born. Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah.
So how are you? How are you on your birthday today?
Goodness me, it's strange. Just so you know, the sound is kind of delaying a bit, but I'm getting there. I'm taking it very easy not to interrupt you because, as I say, at the moment it's crazy. The technology, I don't know why, but there's a little delay that I can see, and the way it works, often you or other people might not realize it or notice it for that matter. So yeah, you're in with that day in the end. And as I said, I might need a fire extinguisher therefore this year for any lighting of candles on cakes. But
okay,
it's all good, that's for sure. It's just a day. As I always say to people, once you start progressing and get to a certain age, then of course birthdays are just like you continue to have them, but you just don't need them anymore.
Some great people that you had you share your birthday with. 1475 Pope Leo X. Did you know that? Did you know that?
Right. Yeah. No, but it's interesting. It was the 10th one, and well, maybe that was they were waiting to see if it was Martin Shine came along in time, and it would have been the 11th. But never mind, it didn't happen. Sort of. Quite as it could have done, I suppose. I wasn't in the right place at the right time, obviously, when it comes to that.
Yes.
Religious. But yeah. Oh, boy. Well, I think we're going to give us another date there or something.
Oh, well, anyway,
you're definitely checking down the list there. Is that other digit?
Well, actually, was it? But you shared the same birthday as Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue.
One of the digits sort of clicks over, and it starts going up from 0 up to 1, 2, up, the decade. Wow.
You mean you're talking about an event I'm missing?
Nikki Sixx. Oh yeah, I know the name. Why do I always think of Fleetwood Mac when I hear the name Nikki Sixx?
Nikki Sixx. That's your thing. A different Nikki. Nikki Sixx is the bass player and founder of Motley Crue.
No. You're not missing an event. This is an event in itself anyway. Here.
You're talking about Stevie Nicks.
Certainly when it comes to today, this particular day and moment.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a
And
delay
which is the
problem.
Nicky I'm thinking of a Fleetwood Mac, if any.
Stevie Nicks.
I don't know why. It's just one of those things that when I hear the name, I straight away think Fleetwood Mac before. Yeah. And was it the House of Blues back in the day in Los Angeles? There is a delay. There's definitely a delay, but hopefully we're gonna. Yeah, right. House of Blues, Sunset. It probably closed down easily about 7 years ago or so now.
Been that
And I
long.
didn't spend a lot of time in there at all. I literally popped in, popped out a couple of times, go past in the street, on a Friday, Saturday night for elsewhere, but never really stopped there, assuming it would be there forever. And of course, these days, dare I mention it at this point, the pandemic, is putting paid to a lot of businesses and places that have been around for absolutely years, brands as well. And there's one in the UK at the moment, just while I'm on that, called Debenhams, and another number of other outlets that are big names in the high streets and shopping malls across the UK, such as Top Shop, selling clothing, and they're pretty much now in the hands of the administrators and liquidation before the pandemic, because they really hadn't grasped online trading as much as they should. And now the pandemic's hit, things tumble. And you know what? In some ways, that's a blessing, I would say. Well informed. I get the feeling that, they probably said to themselves, we've had our time, we've made it. Well, let things change a bit. I don't know. It's very, very strange why they've let this happen. Can you hear my taxi cab out there?
Yes, I can.
It's very loud. Sirens going off. But then I'm in central London.
So was
Have
it?
you fallen
Let's
asleep
see.
on us, Jimmy?
No, I'm not falling asleep. Just a little bit of the delay.
Oh,
The delay. It's it's a delay. It's very hard to talk. So I'm letting you talk.
Yeah, it's more than it is more than a little. It's quite.
Maybe you can put your Wi-Fi.
It's
Your
very
Wi-Fi
strange because the
unit
technology I'm using today
window.
should be combining a couple of internet connections, what we call bonding. But wow, there's something up with the technology. I think I know what it is, but we're getting there. We've got a couple of connections. One of them is a mobile. I tell you what, set it up, it's working, and then you leave it, and then it sort of just goes like you've moved the device. It's very strange, but it's one of those things. Hey ho. So the weekend is upon us. Oh, where do we? I've got a little something's popped up here in the old broadcast. So yeah. One of those. Sorry, guys and girls, if you're watching. It's let's see. I'm just it's a button on my device today. I definitely heard what you were saying, but it's very strange because.
Okay. Yes. So, what's going on?
It's funny because hear this back. You're going to be there's such a delay talking. I'm listening now. You'll have to repeat that last question, please.
Well, it's amazing this weather here in Japan. It's so warm. I don't know how it is in London, but it's for December
I start talking. Yeah,
11th,
I
going
do
on
it.
12th.
You started
It's
talking.
very warm. So I'm wondering. It's probably we're doing the same thing is happening all over the world. It's just a very strange, very warm winter.
It's not too cold in December here right now. Yeah, but in the daytime, it isn't as cold as it has been. Certainly, it's a little bit milder. But nighttime, I mean, we're down to 11 degrees. Oh, goodness. I was watching the weather forecast actually today, and it was across London, particularly in the southeast. They said maximum of 11 degrees. Would you believe it? On the 11th of December. Yes. But nighttime is getting exceptionally cold now. Probably some people will be like, "Are you serious? I couldn't ever survive that," particularly if you live in some Arizona, USA. But yeah. So what's it like in Japan? Did you say temperature wise?
It's very warm. Very warm. Very hot. It's actually it's borderline hot. Is what I say. I mean, I do have my office that I'm sitting in now is in the north side of my apartment, so it's a little cooler here. But during the day, I have all my windows open on the south side, my living room and the bedroom, and in the kitchen. We're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight.
But as I say, I mean, is it a bit of humidity there? I wouldn't have thought so at this time, but yeah, and it's crazy because
So,
are you? Oh,
any comments today?
okay. This isn't what we wanted to
No,
hear.
there's no comments today.
Hesitant to respond to me more and me. Right.
Martin,
No.
put
I
your
noticed
mobile.
that. I did notice that. It's very, very strange,
Okay.
actually, because usually there's one or two along the way. It's bizarre. It's almost, I don't know. Hopefully, people are going to be certainly leaving their responses on the on demand on the replay. So
Martin, are you listening to me? Can you hear 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 me? I think we got a 10-minute we got a 10-second delay here, at least a 10-second delay.
Yeah, I've got all that. I thought, yeah.
So, yes, I think if you could move your mobile device, whatever's picking up the Wi-Fi, closer to a window. You're too far in the room. It's not picking up. I don't know if it's the paint in the walls or something, but it's blocking your mobility, your Wi-Fi mobility.
Yes, but I have. You obviously didn't hear me earlier. I already, with this about the third time this suggestion's come up. I have, as I say, responded by doing so. Yeah, can't do any further.
I see.
Can't do any better than that. Reason, as you say, the delay is quite a lot.
I think we're going to have to speak again next week or during the week. Yeah, I think we're going to have to speak during the week. Today is not a great. I'm having a hard time communicating with you today. I think we have some very big technical problems here in the delay.
Okay. What I'll do then? Goodness,
I think we have at least a 10-second delay.
It's just not good. What can I say apart from the technology is about to let us down totally? I have no idea why. I wouldn't mind, but we've got the two time. This isn't good.
Yeah, I can't. I'm having a hard time.
It's a special day as well. Out of all the
Yes.
days, are we going to call it a wrap here now? Then
I think we have to. I think we have to. I can't.
We might have to do that.
Yes.
We're going to have to roll the titles on this one.
Okay.
Speedier than I. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Let me press the button here. It'll probably take about 6 minutes for it to even react when I press the button with all these technicalities. Some of this, we don't have a choice. But it's, as I say, the word because, well, it's, the technical. And sometimes, I mean, we have our technical issues, but I agree with you that today certainly, judging on what's happening with the internet connection, it's just. I tell you something. Recently, just before, have we had exposed such poor service when it comes to showing people that they're not getting value for money when activity over the last few weeks, plenty of people via video interview on the news and everywhere, and it's been awful for a lot of the time. Never has there been a service so dire such as internet connectivity. Suddenly it just collapses before you get to the end of the broadcast. So crazy times. Right. I think I'm going to play ball. I pressed the magic button just a short time ago, but let's see what happens now as I say thank you for joining me in Japan on this 11th of December 2020, Jimmie Heaven. We'll see what we can get to the bottom of here. Probably have to start digging a large hole to get to the bottom of it.
Bye.
Jimmie, I hope you're hearing all.
Good night. Good night.
Yes, definitely. Because that's a big goodbye from Jimmie. Jimmie's waving. I'm waving. Bye. Talk to you soon. I'm going to hit this magic button. Hey Jimmie, can you still? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press the magic button there, and titles did. I can't even believe that. Right, we've got to get out of this live. Let's end the live. This is horrendous. What's going? Hold on. I'm just here. Bear with me. Oh, you've gone off of there.